Hey everyone, I wanted to give an update on some of my trades. I'm still holding GLBS. I'm waiting for it to go back up. It's just, I'm not gonna lie, it's been just going down. And it's kind of at this, or it went below this low level right here for this 1 month chart. It looks like 780. It's at 768. So the next one I'm worried about is this peak right here at 724. That's kind of looking like the next support area. So I'm hoping it's gonna like bounce off that and start going up again, cause I want my money back. But I bought this on like the 23rd, I want to say, and I just been holding it, which is fine. It is what it is. It's I typically like to trade through the week. I don't want to hold stuff over the weekend, but that's fine. And then I I did a day trade, which I kind of rushed it, like an impulse trade with NAK, because for like a week or two, my money wasn't really doing nothing, and it was kind of bothering me. So I made it. Let me just point that out. That was a mistake. Like I shouldn't have done that. So even though, like I bought NAK and I just made like a few dollars, like I made a positive gain. Like I still shouldn't have done it. But on the first, I just bought it at 294, and then the same day I sold it at 299. So it just went up a few bucks, just a few percent. I just wanted to be in the green, just have something gained for that day. So again, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done it, but I mean, it is what it is. I kind of just forced it. It happens sometimes. I try to preach a good game, but I fuck up too. I'm not perfect. But and then DGAZ finally sold the other day. I bought it at 415, and then it went down for a little bit, kind of like my other stock. And it only just recently on the 31st went back up to about 438. And I only had 20 shares of it, but I was watching that one for a while, or holding on to it for a while, and I was getting concerned because both those stocks weren't coming back, but this one finally came back and went up. So thankfully I got rid of it. And yeah, I didn't look too well into GLBS when I bought it. I was kind of buying it on the uptrend. It had multiple pops. It like popped on Monday, popped on Tuesday, popped on Wednesday, and I think I bought it Thursday. Then of course Thursday it popped up like really good, and I should have sold it, but at the time I was having other day trades, and in that 5 day period, so I had to be careful because I didn't want to blow it. But like this whole uptrend right here, like I was trying to get in on some of that, and I pretty much bought it like right here, and then it went up to here. I should have sold it. I should have sold it. But then it started going down because it was like the next day. Then it's just all downhill from there. So I'm not worried about it though. I mean, I got other money to play with, so it's not a big deal. But I wanted to. Oh yeah, update on my oil stocks, my ETFs. I'm getting kind of excited because Rex Tillerson just got confirmed um as Secretary of State, which again, that is so fucking stupid to have a guy who's done oil for 40 years as Secretary of State, but whatever. But my raw earth, my oil stocks, like of course are liking it, because this guy's just gonna do amazing things for oil companies, whether you like it or not. Whether it's going through like the whole Dakota or the North Dakota pipeline, like ripping up natives' graves and all that shit. I mean, let's be honest, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna keep doing it. So this stock will benefit from that, but it's also very controversial. I ain't gonna lie. But Trump also, I don't know if it's confirmed yet. I only had like one or two sources that I looked into that seemed very speculative, but they were talking about loosening sanctions on Russia, and it's very convenient that right after Tillerson got confirmed, the sanctions are getting released or getting removed, and sanctions are just like a punishment for a country. Like you'll stop trading with them or hurt them from getting imports and exports and stuff like that or whatever, instead of like fucking going to war with them and like blowing their shit up. So sanctions are a more diplomatic way, I guess, of punishing a country for something. But now that they're loosening them, it just seems awfully convenient because Exxon and Russia had like a $500 billion oil pipeline deal back in the day that Obama slapped down. So now that Tillerson's a Secretary of State, and then Trump's can't talk right now. Trump's loosening sanctions. Like, it just seems like that pipeline's gonna come back, and that's gonna be huge for oil. It's gonna be huge for Exxon, of course, but like it's a sympathy trade, so all the oil stocks will benefit from it as well. And then I'm still watching these stocks in my healthcare sector. I'm surprised because it's still up off of that news the other day about Trump meeting with the pharma companies. I swear every time this dude meets with a fucking company, like my ETFs all like jump up or whatever. But that's kind of what I bet on, you know what I mean? Because like his rhetoric throughout the campaign, I was just trying to pay attention to. Because I like way I look at dude, like he's just a buffoon. But I don't really care about him. But I know he's gonna work hard to make deals, and I know there's gonna be certain sectors of the market that's gonna benefit, and these are kind of the sectors that I basically am betting on. Banks, defense, health, oil, and then just internet stocks. So far, it's been doing pretty decent. Not great, but it's been doing decent. So I just wanted to give that update on that. And the other day, I got a question about kind of what stocks to buy. If you got like a $10 account, $100 account, $1,000 account, and to all of that, I would say probably penny stocks, because I'll be honest, I have like $1,000 right here, and it's not that much. Like let's look at one share of Facebook, for instance. Like let's pick like the popular stocks that everybody always wants to buy. $130, right? So I couldn't even buy, or I can't even buy 10 shares of Facebook. I could buy like a few shares, right? But like if I buy a penny stock that's like $5, I could buy like 100 shares, and I only have to have that stock move a few cents to actually make money, and then let's look at a more extreme version. Let's look at Google. It's almost $800. I could buy one share of Google, and then just hope that it'll move enough in the market to make me money. And I'm not trying to talk down on anybody or anything like that. If you don't got a big account or whatever, like believe me, like I started from a deficit of like 15,000 in debt, and I started making just weekly weekly deposits of like $25 into my Robinhood, and I just traded off that. I bought what I could, you know what I mean? But there's not like a specific stock or sector or whatever to really buy into that I think is going to benefit. Now, that's what I think. I just want to emphasize that. I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTube videos out there you can watch, and the news and like CNBC and all that can give you other information that you should listen to. You should definitely take as much information as you can. I keep saying that over and over, and I will never stop. Don't just watch my stuff and just assume everything I'm saying is correct. Okay, it's just my opinion. You got to get a wide range of opinions. You got to get as much as you can, so that way you make the best well-informed decision for how you're going to spend your money. I want to drill that into everybody who watches these videos. It's your money. It's not my money that you're spending. It's your money that you're spending. I'm over here spending my money, and I'm letting you all just watch just to get ideas. But, I'm not seeing what you're doing, and I'm not going to try to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to help you to make a more informed decision. That's all I'm trying to do. But anyway, ranting over here. But I just wanted to kind of touch on that. I would say penny stocks. That's just me. Like stick with penny stocks. If you don't want to trade penny stocks, I totally get it. But try to stick to stocks under $20. Then like not all of these are technically penny stocks. Like AMD's $12. Like I would say if you had 10, 100, or 1,000, look at shares of this AMD. And it even had a nice pop in the week already, which I don't even know why. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked into the fundamentals of the stock yet. But I mean, this stock, I think for the year, yeah, it's ran up almost 500%. You really just gotta look for a good buying opportunity. Oh shit, fuck, I'm trying to buy this on accident. Now it looks like it had a nice dip right here, which I'm not gonna lie, we all missed it, myself included. And now it's kind of back up to this all-time high peak right here, so it might not be a good time to buy, because now it's already in a higher area where it's never been. It's at all-time high. So you might want to wait for it to pull back. But I mean, like this would be a good option depending if you have 10, 100, or 1,000. And again, I mean, you could buy, man, I don't know, like Nike. I think Nike's under $100. Like, yeah, you could buy Nike, at $50, and if you have $1,000 account, you could buy a good amount of shares. But I mean, still, you're paying $50 per share, and you're waiting for that huge company like Nike with that has so many shares outstanding. What's the market cap on this thing? The market cap's like 87 billion. You know what I mean? This company has a huge amount of shares, so for it to make a big swing up and down, it takes a lot. That's why I like buying penny stocks because, yeah, they're more volatile, but it's easier to make money. It's also easier to lose money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna bullshit you. But it's if you plan things out right, you study. I got videos on like charts and stuff, which I know it seems like nobody likes watching because they don't get very many views, and that's fine. I'm still gonna try to put them out there to try to help. But it's just easier for a stock to move 20 cents, and you make $20 with penny stocks buying like 100 shares versus buying Nike like only a few shares and trying to make $20 off a jump that could take weeks or months. So that's just how I think. That's how I trade. It's really just based on your strategy and what you want to do. If you're going long term, obviously you want to stick to like probably more blue chip stocks, big companies that are just going to continue going upward. Even like dividend aristocrats, which you can Google dividend aristocrats, and it'll be like the top 50 companies that continually raise their dividend, which is always a good thing. It just means that they're always constantly making money. But I mean, those are some options. I just kind of want to make this video just to really give you guys an update. I got a little into a rant there. I apologize, but I just wanted to get some of that stuff out there. So if you have a question on this or anything else, like as always, ask. I mean, I'm not afraid to answer any questions. I know it helps you all, and I don't mind doing it. So by all means, hit me up. And if you like my content, as always, help me out. Click like and subscribe. This channel is moving faster than I anticipated. I think I'm like at 300 or almost at 300. And I've only been doing this for like 3 weeks, so it's like 100 people a week, which I'm like, God damn. Like I didn't think it would move that quick. I was pretty sure no one was gonna listen to me or even care, which I'm like, whatever. But it seems like you all are benefiting from this, which is great. Like that's the whole point is this helps you guys. Like I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just doing this because I wanna try to give back to all the other YouTubers that I watched that helped me learn. I'm trying to pay it forward to you all. So I hope this helps. Good luck with your trades. Think smarter. Like always, try to stay a step ahead. Learn so you can earn. Like always study, always learn, always pay attention, do your homework, and then make those trades. All right. So have a good night.